Hello world, welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to keep doing our traditional coding bat, 20 minutes coding bat, and I already started my timer accidentally, so without further ado, let's get right into it. Logic, we're still doing Python, we're continuing logic 1, caught speeding. You're driving a little too fast and the police officer stops you. Write code to compute the results in code as an int value. 0 is no ticket, 1 is small ticket, 2 is big ticket. If speed is 60 or less, the result is 0. If speed is between 61 and 80 inclusive, the result is 1. If the speed is 81 or more, the result is 2. Unless it's your birthday, on that day your speed can be 5 higher in all cases. So looks at this this birthday thing takes precedent and literally everything else. So in here, what we can do is we can do if is birthday. You don't have to have equals true here because its birthday will automatically be true if it's true. So if it is birthday, then it's going to execute the code here. And all we're going to do is going to say speed plus equals 5. That's it. And now it's really just comparisons. Gonna start with the biggest. If speed is greater than or equals to 81, we're going to return. Yes, we're going to return 2. Or actually no, speed is actually going to be minus equals 5 because all the other speed, so we're changing the range where we're decreasing the speed. Yeah. So if speed is greater than 81, return 2. If speed is greater than or equals to 61, return 1, and else return 0. No ticket. Alright, perfect. Looks like we got all our tests passed. Next, sort a sum. Given two ints a and b, return their sum. However, sums in the range of 10, 19 inclusive are forbidden. So in that case, we can just return 20. Okay. So I guess in here we're doing this then. Usually I don't like to do that because you're redefining the variable, so I guess we call summation. Let me call it sum result. And in here we can write if sum result is greater than 10 and sum result is less than or equals to 19, return 20. Otherwise, we just want to return sum result. Like that. Alright, alarm clock. Given a day of the week encoded as 0 is Sunday, 1 is Monday, 2 is Tuesday, 6 is Saturday, and a boolean indicating we're on vacation, return a string in the form of 7:00, indicating when the alarm clock should ring. Weekdays, the alarm should be 7, and on the weekend, it should be 10. Unless we're on vacations, then on weekdays, it should be 10, and weekend, it should be off. Okay. So, okay. I guess we can check vacations. If vacation, right, and then if day equals, if day is, oh, see, by doing this, you have to do this. If day is greater than or equals to 1, and day is less than or equals to 5, then we just return 10. Otherwise, we return off. If we are not on weekend, you don't necessarily have to have else, but sometimes write else when you have complicated Boolean expression. It's just better structure. Else, if day is greater than 1 or less than equals 5, we should return 7. Otherwise, we should return 10. Perfect. Alright, next. love 6. Number 6 is truly a great number. Given two integer value, A and B return true if either one is 6, or if there's some more difference 6. Notes the absolute value. Okay. Oh, okay. So, if you're not familiar with absolute values, it's basically going to return the positive version of a number. So in this case, I guess we can start with the basics. If A is equals to 6, or B equals to 6, then we'll just return true. Else, then we can do if A plus B equals 6, or absolute value of A minus B, because you don't really know if which number is bigger, right? If A is 1, B is, let's say, 7, right? 1 minus 7 is negative 6. 7 minus 1 is 6. It's really still 6, right? So you need the absolute value to turn that negative to a positive number. Where you don't, you can write 2, I guess, but that's kind of overkill. There we go. Alright, all correct. Nice. Is there more? There is more. Given a number n, return true if n is in the range of 1 to 10 inclusive. Unless outside mode is true, in which return the number if it's less than or equals to 1 or greater than or equals to 10. Okay, if outside mode, right, and then in here I can write if n is less than or equals to 1 and or n is greater than or equals to 10, return true, otherwise return false. If we're not in outside mode, then we can just say return. Then we can write if n is greater than 1 and n is less than 10, return true, else return false, like that. Nice. Perfect. Near 10. Given a non-negative number, num, return true if num is within 2 of a multiple of 10. Note, A mod B is a remainder of, okay, whatever. Alright, so you want to check if a number is within 2 of a multiple of 10. So all we need to do really is do num of 10. And actually we need to catch 2 type. If it's within 10, that means plus or minus. For example, 8 and 2. So it needs to be either greater than or equals to 8 or non-mod 10 to be less than or equals to 2. We can return true, otherwise we want to return false, right? Yeah, so for example, 18 is within 2 of a multiple of 10, right? 20 is the nearest multiple, and 18, 20, that's the difference 2. So it's within 2. So you need to try both 8 and 2, like that. And there we go. We finished our logic. Let's see how much time do we have left. About like 11 minutes. All right. Okay. Let's do some string 2. Okay, given a string, return a string where every character in the word return string where for every character in the word there are 2 characters. Okay, thus it becomes TTHHE. Alright, interesting. So I guess I'll create a result. I'm gonna do a loop. Like that, and now I can say result plus equals char, result plus equals char. Return result. Right, so it's for loop. We basically loop through every character in the stir, and we add and then the char, right? So we add character to a result every time, and then we return the result. Right, so we do it twice every time. All right, next. Return the number of times that the string hi appear anywhere in a given string. Oh, number of times. I'm not sure if this is a method. it is. You're gonna do stir.count. Okay, so that's a bit of a method. That's what I like to call. That's what I like to call a cheating way. I mean, it works, right? We're being a project. I mean, obviously, have built-in supports. Obviously, use that. But let's say we want to build this .count method ourselves. So what I would do is I would do this count, and then for I in range of the length of stir, if stir bracket I1 I equals h, and stir bracket I plus 1 equals I. Then count plus equals 1, return count. Of course, this has an issue because when we get to last character, there's no more after that. So just subtract 1 so we don't lose it completely. See, that also works. So how this way works is we loop through the string -1, right? The reason we need -1 because it's this next step, our if statement. If this stir is h and if stir bracket I is h, that means if in the loop, if the current character is h and then I plus 1 in the next character is I, then it adds 1 to count. Otherwise and then yeah. So because we add 1, we'll check the next character. I have to subtract 1 here and we return count. All that good stuff. Good. Let's see. Next one. Cat, dog. Return true if the string cat, dog appear the same number of times in the given string. Okay. So, I mean, I guess we're going to do count cat, count dog, if count cat equals count dog, return true. Otherwise, we can return false. There we go. Perfect. Right. Obviously, if you want, you can use the method we wrote. Return the number of times that code appear anywhere in a given string. So we'll accept any letter for the D. So cope and co also count. Okay. So this is a slightly complicated version of what we've done before. Let me just check. All right. Okay. So. All right. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try something new. Of course, you can still try the offsets thing, right? Stir bracket I plus 1, but since this time we're really checking 4 characters, so you can do stir I plus 2, stir I plus 3, etc. So in here we can do this. For I in range of the length of stir. So this is the first time doing this this way. We can try to slicing this string as well. So in here we can do if stir bracket I. Okay, so how should we do this? Stir bracket I colon I plus 4 equals. Wait, so I'm trying to do this fancy way. Or we can do, yeah, you know what, forget about it. I tried to slicing the string, so this is going to give you the 4 character. Well, actually, no, this is going to give you 5 character. This is going to give you, oh, no, this is right. Because the end is exclusive. This is going to give you 4 characters. And I think one coolest thing about slicing the string is that it's not going to give you index error. Like, any time. But the issue is it's going to make me really hard to get the 3rd character. I guess we can do overkill way. I'm just trying to do different ways so we all can learn from different ways to pick our best way. So then I guess I can do if length of group does not equals to 4, I can break. And then we can get a 3rd letter. Or here's what we can do. I don't. Yeah, I think string is immutable. It'd be so good if string is immutable. Yeah, I wish you can do something like this, and then yeah, stir does not support that. So I think what I have to do is, and it sounds really ridiculous, how to convert group to a list. Nearly everything else is the same, and this way I can do that. Link group of 2. I can just set it to decode, right? I don't care about what's a stir letter anyway. And then here we can say if group equals code, then we can return true. And if have not returned true after we reach the end of the for loop, we just return false. Okay. Okay, so just return false. Oh wait. Oh, I want how many times? Oh, never mind. In the count, and then can do count plus equals 1. Let's see what we have here. Yeah, this is nearly impossible to debug. Let's see. I guess punishment for using the overkill way. Zero. Oh, you know what? We need to do this. I want to do stir.join. So it actually becomes string. There we go. So the reason we need to do this empty quote.join, what that will do is that will convert the list to a string. Now it does something. It's actually pretty interesting how it does it. It's that join each element in the list by whatever join like separator you put here. So since I put empty string, all it does it's gonna join them by empty strings, right? So that's that. I think this is pretty interesting. Alright, I think we have time to do one more. Given to a string, return true if either string appear at the very end of the other string. Ignore lowercase or uppercase differences. Okay, yeah, I think we have time to do one more. So in here, we're just gonna assume everything's slower by setting them that. And then in here, I think what I'm gonna do is this. I'm gonna use slicing the string again, but I need to figure out which length is smaller first. So if length A is less than length B, okay, that means length A is smaller, so I can do this. We can do check B bracket. I guess we can do length of B minus length of A, colon. Minus 1. And then in here, we can do if and then same logic applies for B. I don't think this is quite right. Oh, so everything just falls. Okay, let's see. Let's see if we can figure this out. Oh my god. This is actually really scary. Okay, we're just gonna solve this problem. Let's see. So B, okay, so B, so it's here. Let's see if I can print the checkout. IABC, okay. I guess no minus 1. Yeah, no minus 1. This is a miscalculation. I thought we need minus 1, but I guess we don't. Okay, so a couple things. Oh, if it's the same length, right? So if it's the same length, then I guess there's a efficient way to write it, but yeah, there we go. All right, done. So essentially the logic is this. If A is less than B, then I'm going to slice basically the B part, the last part of B string. Now, how do I know when to start? It's length of B minus length of A. That's when I want to start. That tells me the end I want to start. And colon just gives me the end. And then check, okay, if this part equals to a shorter string, then return true. So same thing with this. This is pretty obvious. If they are the same string, just check they're equal to each other. Return true if they are. Of course, we're going to just do a return false for all catch-alls. But yeah, that's pretty much it. So, slightly over time, but it's alright. Thank you all for watching this video. If you have any question or comment, feel free to comment down below. And as always, stay safe and have a great rest of your day. That's me, out.